Good day to you, Reese and the panel. I'm joining you live from the Avenue, and I'm with Penelope Watson-Smythe, who's been the driving force behind these plans to get the Avenue widened. Penelope, you staged a sit-in at the local Chivos with some of your friends, I understand for 3 hours. Why is this so important to you?
I certainly did, Michael. I mean, I think that around here we can have like a boulevard effect, a bit like the Champs-Élysées in France. I think this area absolutely lends itself to that boulevard effect.
Okay, tell me, I understand that as a result of these plans going through, the local primary school is going to lose its playground, the local cafe is going to lose its outside seating area. How do you feel about that?
Well, that has no effect on me whatsoever, Michael. I mean, I have dogs anyway. I mean, the children don't need that extra room there. I mean, they just play computer games anyway.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I'm getting a question through from the studio now. Now, Penelope, they would like to know, your husband plays golf with the mayor. Your very good friend is the local federal member of parliament who also happens to live on the street. Was there any undue political influence there? Did this have any effect on the decision that was made?
Well, Michael, I failed to see what significance that has. I mean, yes, my husband Rupert does play golf with the mayor, but I failed to see what significance that has. You're bringing things into it that are not relevant.
Okay, Penelope, thank you very much for your time. I'll hand back to you in the studio now, Reese, and I'll join you later when I'm speaking to some other residents of the Avenue. I'm now down at number 20, the Avenue, with Annabelle. Annabelle, you live here on the street. You were part of the original pressure group with Penelope Watson-Smythe that got this whole process in motion. Tell me, why do you feel so strongly about it?
I've been living in this street for about 20 years, and I think we really deserve nicer roads around here. I just purchased my brand new car. This car I can't enjoy it. I can't drive on this street because it's very narrow, and I really like to have something that I can enjoy. I bought this car for me to enjoy, not just to sit on my driveway. I can't drive on this road, it's too narrow.
Now, some people would say, Annabelle, that that's what freeways are for. If you want to go fast and drive fast, you drive on the freeway.
Freeway? I don't want to drive on the freeway. I want to drive on my street. I want to show off my friends. They all have nice cars, and I want to show them that I bought my car. They're all my neighbours. I don't want to drive on freeway.
Okay, look, I've got a question now coming through from the panel. Now, so I didn't quite catch that. Right, I think that what they'd like to know is, do you not feel it's a bit of a selfish act on your behalf?
Selfish? Am I selfish? No, I don't think so.
Bearing in mind the school's going to be losing its playground.
Yes, we're paying our rates for 20 years in this street. I think we deserve something nice, really nice, to have nice wide road so we can drive our nice car on a nice road.
Have a noisy neighbour? Well, how about one of those budgets to balance? Or how about one of those pesky elected members? Well, you need lg 40. Do you have a barking dog? How about one of those greedy employees? Oh, no shit to say. Well, you need lg 40 branch to cut. How about some of that pesky rubbish to collect? Or how about an open cut mine to get mined? Well, you need lg 40 grease.
Afternoon again. I'm actually now down the road at number 35 with Rainbow Storm. Rainbow, you've been camped outside on your road verge after learning that as part of this widening scheme the council is going to need to trim your bush. How do you feel about this?
Well, obviously I've been camping out here because I'm not happy about it. This I won't be leaving. This is a significant bush to me, and you know, Ivy and I have been together for quite some time now, and I'm not prepared to let her go. She's a living thing, you know. She has feelings as well, and I don't see why the council should cut her down or trim her just because they want to widen the road.
Do you think in the name of progress it's worthwhile?
No. Like, this is all the rich people down the street wanting to do this. Like, why do they need a wider road when they're going to be killing off Ivy?
Okay. Well, I've got a question coming through for you from the panel, Rainbow. Now, they actually think you're a bit of a nut, and they said it's just a bush. What's so significant about your bush?
It's not just a bush. This is Ivy, and if they remove her or part of her, it's going to destroy the ecosystem. The spotted wren actually nests in this tree, and I'm concerned that that's going to become extinct if this is removed, if Ivy's removed.
Thank you very much indeed for your time, Rainbow, and good luck with your campaign.
Oh, I'm not moving.
Thank you very much. Back to the studio, Reese. Hello again. I've now come down the road to the local primary school where I'm joined by Miss Jones. Now, Miss Jones, you're the principal of the primary school, and you're set to lose your lovely playground here when the road widening scheme goes ahead.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm actually quite annoyed about it, to be honest with you, Michael. I know that there is a push, obviously, by some residents to widen the road. If this goes ahead, it's going to impact on the school greatly. The children use this playground equipment on a daily basis. If the road is widened, then that means that we're actually going to lose this playground equipment and the children will be forced inside.
Okay. Now, Miss Watson-Smythe has said that actually children nowadays, they don't use playgrounds, they play on video games, and there's a perfectly good park just down the road. What do you say to that?
Well, obviously there's some truth to that. Children do play inside a lot more these days, but I think as part of the educational process, it's our responsibility to ensure that children maybe stop playing inside and you know, come outside a little bit more to play. So.
Okay, now I'm actually getting a question through from the panel now for you, Miss Jones. Now, they would like to know if you have to use the playgrounds or the public park down the road as a play area, how will that impact on the school?
Oh, that's quite ridiculous, actually. I mean, to do that, I'd need to allocate extra resources and staff to transport the children down the road to that area. Of course, there's some safety issues with that, so I wouldn't think that that would be an alternative solution at all, actually.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Miss Jones. I'll hand back to you in the studio, Reese, and I'll speak to you later along with some other residents. Hello again. I'm actually now outside the fine dining establishment on the avenue, Jock's Fine Diner, with the owner himself. Jock, as a result of this scheme, you're going to lose your outdoor seating area. You've had the establishment for a long time. Penelope Watson-Smythe, who's behind the road widening scheme, has said, well, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of other establishments in the area that have got outdoor seating. Why should that bother her and the other residents? How do you feel about this, and what's it going to mean for you and your business?
Yes, I'm distraught about this. Obviously, Penelope hasn't dined here yet. It's a bit of a cheaper shop, you could say. It's a fish and chip shop. We lose the outdoor seating, we're going to lose business and lose money. I'm a little Aussie battler. I've been working hard for 30 years in this industry, and this is really going to put a downer on this fish and chip shop.
Okay, I've actually got a question coming through from the panel at the moment. Now, what the panel are saying is that they appreciate that you've been here for a long time, but you don't own that land. Apparently, you only occupy it under permit from the council. It's not your land in the first place. What right do you have to retain it?
I just think being in the industry for 30 years and using this street and having lots of people, lots of local people coming to my shop, I think I've got a bit of a right to make sure this area is looked after and I get to use it.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for your time, John. Back to you in the studio, Reese. Here with you, Arabella. Now, it's been said that you may have brought undue pressure on this process to have the road widened. You live on the street yourself. You're very good friends with the mayor, and indeed, I understand, very, very friendly with Penelope Watson-Smythe. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, I am very friendly with Penelope, but I don't really think that's got anything to do with the situation at hand. We do play golf and on Fridays, but other than that, I am, as you said, a resident. So yeah, I don't think that's got anything to do with the situation.
Okay. Well, I'm getting a question through now from the panel back in the studio. Now, Arabella, the money that's been sent through and being used for this project was actually federal money that was passed down to the state. Now, it's been intimated in some circles that because of your connections and because you live on this street, that you had an influence in that. Did you know that that money was earmarked for this project?
No, I don't think I've actually got, there's no, last time I looked, it was given to the state government. The state government gave it to the local government, and that was all that I heard from it. There was nothing else more to it, and the local government was going to do the work, and that's how the road was going to get widened.
So just to clarify that, you had no knowledge that this money was earmarked for this project on your street?
No response. Sorry, no response.
So is that no, you didn't know?
No, I had no, as I said to you before, I just was aware that the money went to the local government, and they were to do what they were doing with it. So that's
Okay,
all.
thank you very much for your time,
Not a problem.
Arabella. Over
Thank
and
you.
back to you in the studio, Reese.
Do you have a noisy neighbour? Or how about one of those budgets to balance? Or how about one of those pesky elected members? Well, you need LG40 grease. Hey, do you have a barking dog? How about one of those whinging employees? Oh, an ocean to save. Well, you need LG40 grease. Do you have a branch to cut? How about some of that pesky rubbish to collect? Or how about an open cut mine to get mined? Well, you need LG40 grease.